Today we have 576 students out across the network.
We have termites.
Huh?
With that.
Oh, Chris. What's up, fam? Addie just got home from school. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but they're out of school. She's out of school early the rest of this week. And I just got an email from the school. Oh, also our stairs are done, by the way.
Hey, my name is Addelyn.
Be very careful, okay? The guys came this morning and finished these stairs. You can only step, on the inside of the blue tape until tomorrow. Good, girl, you're very careful. Oh, no. Not right there, not right there. I think she thought that she meant you can't step on the blue tape. You can't step on this side of it, okay?
It's all etched.
Maybe we should put more tape here so they can visualize. So look, you can only step on the inside here and on the inside here, so you can't step on the outside, okay? You're trying to be very careful though, good girl. Did you get the email?
I did.
Did you read it yet?
I read the title and I was like,
okay, are you ready for this? I've never in my years of life ever seen anything like this. Well, I guess it's not true because school was closed there for, a year. By the way, how was school?
oh,
Yeah?
She got COVID tested today.
I know, they called me and asked permission.
She's like, yeah, they tested me. I was like, oh. I was like, what did they tell you? She goes, I don't know, it was blue.
You wanna hear this really quick, Addie? It says, no school Thursday or Friday. COVID update. So there's no school already on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day.
Right.
Long story short, we wanted to give you an update on how they've been blah, blah, blah. Since we have returned from winter break, we have seen our student attendance fall. On Monday, January 3rd, we had 359 students out across the network. Today, we have 576 students out across the network.
That's more than 20%.
For context,
Wow.
that's more than 20% of our students. Similarly, with staff attendance, we have had 24 staff out at one of our campuses on Friday. We had 24 staff out.
Wow.
On Monday, we were missing 30% of all of our teachers at a second campus. We also needed to cancel the after school program this week at some campuses due to lack of staff. That is one, so like Addie, the reason why she's out early is because she's normally there for one extra, because she gets out like an hour earlier than the other kids, so she stays there for an hour so that way they all get picked up at the same time. So that is canceled this week already. Every morning we wake up and determine whether we have the adults we need to run the school. Over the past 4 days alone, our staff has personally conducted approximately 1,500 rapid COVID tests. Laddie was one of those today. Basically, anytime there's like someone who was exposed in the class, or if there was someone who tested positive in the class, all of the kids can still go to school, which I really like the policy. Like, the policy keeps changing. I'm sure it does everywhere. Policies keep changing. But I really like what our school does. So basically, like, if there's an exposure, all the kids can still go to school as long as the parents allow them to get tested, which I always do.
Well, on top of that, our kids are vaccinated.
They're vaccinated.
We have termites.
Huh?
On the fence.
Actually?
Yeah. Looks like it. See the top of the wood?
Oh my god, there's one thing after the other. Tell my dad to look at it.
I will.
That's like what he does for a living.
Oh, and at the bottom of that one right there. Termite damage. 1,000%.
Oh my god, I hope it's not like, that's awfully
Close to our house.
Close to our house, to my liking. Oh, no.
Termites
No. Oh, I know. My dad's pest control.
They can burrow underground.
They ruin houses.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing, testing and contact tracing has come to dominate the work of principals, deans, and office staff every day, every night, and all weekend. These crucial team members have been unavailable to support teachers. Whoa, you're funny. These crucial team members have been unavailable to support teachers, TAs, and students as they usually would. As a result, we're taking a proactive step to extend the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday to create a natural isolation and quarantine break. This break will allow for staff and students to get healthy for a successful return to school on Tuesday, January 18th. It also provides staff a much needed mental health break. I love that they care about that.
Yeah.
I love the school that my kids go to. Like, I really love it. This is not a pivot back to distance learning. Glad to hear that. This is an opportunity to take 2 days to allow time for staff, students, teachers to complete their quarantines and return safely to school. We don't take it lightly. And then it goes on to say that they have 5 snow days built into its calendar each year. So like here, we wouldn't use them for snow, but they typically will use them for smoke issues, because we have like air quality issues, power outages, or heavy snow at some of their other campuses. So they're electing to use 2 of those days to create a natural 5-day quarantine around that holiday. Also saving 3 days in the event that they're needed in the future.
It's a good idea.
Whoa, so our kids, that's crazy. So the kids are not going to school. I think it's a good decision. I think that, especially based off of everything that they just said, like, and it gave us like the rates in our county and everything. And I don't know how it is everywhere else, but here, I don't know anyone pretty much who doesn't have COVID right now. Like everyone except us. Like, right, it's a lot later. I haven't vlogged too much today, but Chris noticed that he thinks that we might have termites on our vents. So we're getting the professional out here.
Yeah, you got all this.
No.
Either that or beetles.
And then down here. All down here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely looks like termite damage.
Don't say that.
I knew it.
If there's termite damage there, will that affect our house, or could it affect our house?
No, it won't make
It's not too close to our house?
And the thing is that some of this may have already existed. It'd be interesting to take this board off and see how the wood looks underneath there.
Oh. Is it just nailed on?
Yeah, it's just,
I mean, it's so soft. Like, it's not compacted.
yeah.
Is that normal? You see that in fences a lot?
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yeah, we'll have people call us. Can you treat my fence? We can, but do you really want to pay us $1,000 to treat your fence?
When it doesn't affect your life? Yeah. And it won't go into the house?
No.
Okay.
It won't go into the house.
But it is termites, you think?
Yeah, it's either termites or it could be wood-boring beetles.
How do you tell the difference?
You take the board off and see what's underneath there.
Oh.
It almost looks like that board may have came from the factory with that.
Oh, Chris. Well, okay, that's one way to do it.
There's a sack right there.
Yeah, I think that may be like a beetle larva sac.
He just touches it.
Yeah. Yeah, and see how it's
right there.
That's an
earwig.
Oh yeah, never mind.
it's a pitcher bug.
But yeah, this wood looks good, so it's probably just in that wood there.
And now you just broke our fence.
The wood behind it looks perfect. So
Yeah.
doesn't really.
There's more.
Can you treat it for those, or is it not worth it?
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, because it gotta live somewhere. It's not termites.
No, it's beetles.
Oh, the beetles. Chris ripped the wood off of the fence though, so. On another note, the stairs are completely, officially finished. Actually, the stairs are, but this whole area isn't because they still have this, I guess, to do. So obviously there's tape on it. He said to leave that on for 24 hours. And then he said not to step on the nose part of this, also for 24 hours. So we've had the kids tiptoeing around this all day. They can step on the inside of the blue line, but not on the outside of it. So that'll just be until tomorrow morning. I'm not really sure what's going on here, what's gonna happen with this. So at this point, the only thing left of this whole disaster, fiasco, the only thing left to do is this little tiny bit right there. They have to fill in some of the baseboards, and they're supposed to do that tomorrow. It's like the baseboards were in, but the guy just didn't paint over them, so it's like very minor. And then we noticed this after we did like the walkthrough. And then the very last thing, we actually didn't notice this until yesterday, so we have to tell them to fix this also, is that they didn't finish painting in here. They patched it all up, but they didn't finish painting or put the fixture back up there. Tomorrow is supposed to be their last day. Tomorrow is supposed to be the very last day of the nightmare.
I think you might be able to claim them as a dependent on your tax.
Right? At this point, they've been here so much. So we are so close to being officially done with this whole nightmare that it's been. It will have taken September, October, November, December, January, 4.5, almost 5 months. Oh, I don't want it. I'm gonna lose it. Don't hand it to me.
No, I was showing you.
Oh, okay.
It's the cap for the fire sprinkler.
That's what goes there. It's not a light fixture. It's a fire sprinkler.
Those are weird devices, Chris. Have you ever seen them? They fall off when they get hot.
They fall off when they get hot?
Yeah, so they're made out of almost 100% copper. And then they'll just expand and fall off, and then all the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but all the houses here now, they are built with this thing. And basically if the room temperature reaches, right? If the room temperature reaches a certain degree, do you know what it is?
140 degrees.
Then the sprinklers go off, right?
140 is what it's rated at.
Okay.
Oh, it says on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if the room reaches 140 degrees, which would usually mean a fire in a normal house setting, then the sprinklers come down automatically. And it's supposed to help put out fires and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Every room has them, and it would only,
It's independent.
it wouldn't trigger all of them, right? It would just
Right.
be where it's at.
So if Addie's room had a fire, only Addie's sprinkler would go off, not the twins.
Innovative.
It doesn't damage the entire house. So then you have fire and water damage.
I know.
I would rather have fire and water damage than no house.
That would make you homeless though.
Debatable. That silly thing called like our life,
Yeah,
you know,
they buy you lots of time.
it's a little bit more valuable than the house.
That's a big upside.
Good point. Stop! My God, he's over here with the lighter, putting it. That is not. You bring out your torch that you almost set the kids on fire with. I'm gonna do a bath bomb. I have a bunch of bath bombs actually to use. What's up, fam? Good morning. We are getting ready to take, we're at the dentist for like the 400th time this week. Today is the girls' turn. We're taking Lilia and Addie. I didn't vlog yesterday, and yesterday I took Kyson to his oral surgeon appointment. It was pretty uneventful, nothing really happened, it was just a consultation, but she's brushing her teeth at the table. They did have some good news, and we've been going back and forth with Kyson, back and forth and back and forth. First of all, I really liked this oral surgeon. I am just so happy with the dentist that we're going to now. I have a fear of going to new dentists because I'm so afraid that like they're gonna have a bad experience. So many people hate going to the dentist, and I feel like a lot of that is based on having bad experiences. So I really wanna make sure that they go to a good one. Anyway, this oral surgeon was fantastic, and he was just talking to Kyson and just being so sweet. Anyway, overall, he said that what Kyson has with his teeth is extremely rare. So he said you see it in 1 to 3% of kids. So it's very rare thing. There was a word for it. I think I was trying to take notes as he was talking. He called it ankylosis, I think is what it's called. And what that is those teeth being stuck. So he said it was in 1 to 3% of kids. I haven't done my own research on this. But that being said, he as an oral surgeon sees it all the time because all of those 1 to 3% of kids go to an oral surgeon for that to happen. So they're very experienced in taking these out. The previous oral surgeon that we went to, they said that Kyson needed braces before they could get these teeth out. They wanted to expand his jaw. That way the oral surgeon could have an easier time getting these teeth out. This oral surgeon completely disagreed. He said it's not gonna be a problem taking those teeth out. He doesn't need braces, which is great news, I think. One of the teeth on the left side, I think it was, is a little bit easier. It's gonna be a little bit easier to take out than the right side. The one on the left side is a little bit loose. I was speaking of loose tooth, Addie has a loose tooth. You get to go show your dentist right now, her first loose tooth. But the one on the left side is a little bit loose, and he thinks it's gonna be no problem getting out. The one on the right side is a little bit more difficult. It's a little more packed in there. They are gonna have to break the tooth to get it out. But that being said, they don't think they need to put him under general anesthesia. They think they can just give him regular Novocaine with laughing gas. Obviously, if that doesn't work, then we have other options.
You really think he should be laughing though when they do all that?
Anyway, good news all around. On top of that, they can see him as early as next week. So, all around good news. Like, I am just so confused, but so happy. Are you ready to go? We're gonna go to their dentist appointment for the day. No.
Yeah.
No. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Those JoJo's shoes are so cute. Eddie, your outfit is so cute. All right, let's go. Look at you, big girl. Can you hold your mask? You see the TV. Ooh, look at all our big teeth about to come in. How cool. And we just got done with their dentist appointments. They have freaking balloon animals.
That's not an animal.
I guess this is not an animal. Addie, can I see your, what is it? Is it a horsey or what is it? Oh, it's a unicorn. Oh, look, it has a...
Wait, it's a unicorn?
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's a unicorn.
Look. It's a unicorn. Like, what? This place is so legit.
You're holding it.
Anyway, everything went well. All looks good. Nothing crazy for either of them. We could maybe do braces for Lilia down the line, but it's not something that we should rush into right now. She has a couple teeth that still should come in more before they even consider doing that. So super smooth. Addie had a little bit of a tough time with like sitting in the seat, and they're just like so patient and sweet and calm. They like don't make her do anything. She only did some of the x-rays and they're like, no problem at all. So, ready, sister? We picked up Lilia's best friend on the way home. Say hi, Roxy. Hi. And we're back. Be your guest. Our service to the test. Where's my boys at?
Tommy tested positive. There's something wrong with his appendix. He has
Appendicitis.
Hopefully everything goes as good as they expect it to.
The dentist said, wait 6 more months.
They're trying a few different medications to like calm down a little bit.